Yeah.
Afternoon.
Coach, any update on Donovan Smith? Or
Not at this time. They're just getting treatment, and we'll see how it goes at the end of the week.
Todd, you had a lot of receivers kind of in and out in spurts Sunday. Are there any injury concerned receiver besides Godwin?
Not at this time, no.
Even Mike Evans, he had a little bit of a wrap on his calf shin area.
This is part of the plan.
Coach, the Dome has been a house of horrors for you guys normally. What happens down there? Is it just crowd noise?
No, it's not crowd noise. They just beat us. I mean, we don't have any excuses. We got to go down there and play a better ball game.
Todd, would you continue just plugging in Josh there at left tackle if Donovan can't go? And what did you see on film, how he played when he came in?
If Donovan can't go, obviously Josh is next man up. We thought he stepped in and did a good job. You know, there's some things we can get better at there, but overall I thought he did a good job.
Made a switch at tight end, bringing in David Wells. What did you see from him that you wanted to bring him in?
Thought he was an upgrade and he can help us down the line, you know, probably more than JJ at the time, so we brought him in.
What jumps out at you when you watch the film of the Saints team? Obviously, they're not led by Sean Payton anymore.
Well coached, very physical, very smart football team, and they play good football.
What went into the decision to make Kyle Rudolph inactive against Dallas?
Special teams from the other two guys, you know, we needed the spot. Not that Kyle couldn't play, but the other two guys are more active on teams.
How pleased were you with the two tight ends, especially from a blocking perspective in the offense?
I thought both of them did a good job. You know, the game wasn't too big for them.
Coach, is it an advantage having Jameis here and knowing what to expect when you go down there?
Not really. We play against ex-teammates all the time, so it's just understanding the scheme and trying to execute.
Speaking of ex-teammates, on a more personal level, Justin Evans is, back there, is starting over there with the Saints. What does that kind of, we know how he left here injured. What does that mean to you?
I'm just happy to see him playing. I knew he was a heck of a football player. He just never got healthy here. I'm happy that he's enjoying himself, and I'm happy he's healthy. You know, just don't want him to be good on Sunday.
You guys went to your nickel package on defense. It seemed like a lot more than what you did against the Cowboys a year ago. Just how pleased were you with that?
Some things we got to work out. Overall, the communication was very good. They worked out some things on the field, and we can get better at it, but it wasn't bad for the first game.
Tom, you've had to face Taysom Hill in a multitude of roles. He was a quarterback last time you guys faced him, and he was a Wildcat quarterback. He's played tight end. What type of problems does this guy present to you, and how do you feel like you've handled him over the years?
Anytime he's on the field, he causes a problem, whether it's special teams or offense, you know, whether it's tight end, wide out, quarterback, running back. He does a great job. He's physical on teams as well. Obviously, we haven't handled him well because they won almost every game, 6 out of 7 at least. And, you know, he's going to be a challenge, but they have other guys too. So, you know, that's what makes it tough.
Todd, this defense played well down the stretch last year during the regular season. You talked about how you tweaked a few things during the offseason. What have been the biggest improvements in your eyes of the group coming together? And obviously, you know, they're the only team in the NFL last week to hold the team out of the end zone.
Just communication. You know, the communication with each other has gotten better. The comfortability of watching tape together and understanding what the other one's doing, I think that's gotten better. But it's only been 1 week. We just got to continue.
I know we mentioned to you already the third down and the red zone were issues for you guys against the Cowboys. What kinds of things can you guys do this week to improve that?
Well, the best way to improve it is to score, but we'll work on it and work on things. It's week 1. The next couple weeks, while we're figuring everything out, you got to win these ball games, but we're working on quite a few things, so we'll get better at that.
Is that really just a communication and timing issue and finally having most of your healthy pieces out there together all at once?
No, it's just execution. You know, it's just an execution thing. It takes all 11. It's not a timing or communication thing. It's just execution.
Brady, it's no secret that the Saints have had the Bucs number for some time now. Did that cause you and your staff to put maybe some more emphasis into trying to figure out why, looking at some film before training camp, before this week, when you're kind of tooling in the lab, in the film room in the offseason, did this team get some more emphasis and more time?
No, I'm afraid not, but anybody we lose to we try to watch more film on, whether it's the off season or during the season. So that's the norm, I think, around the league for coaches. So anytime you lose to a team more than once or twice, you try to put a finger on what they're trying to do and what you're doing and what you can do different.
Brady doesn't make a lot of mistakes with turnovers, and in all 4 regular season games at least, they've gotten multiple turnovers. When you look back on those games, is there something they're doing that's creating the pressure that's making him make mistakes he doesn't normally make?
Well, they're making plays, number one. Like I said, they got a good scheme. They're executing more than we are, and they're making more plays than we are.
Coach, the Saints offensive line had a lot of trouble with blitzes last week. Do you expect to see the same thing, or is it just the first game and they don't see that?
Well, I don't know for sure that they had all the trouble with it, whether it was communication or not, but we know we're going to face a good football team, and normally you don't see that from them.
And Todd, how come you didn't reveal to us you're such a great singer?
Say that again?
I said, how come you didn't reveal to us you were just such a great singer?
I can't give you everything.
Seems like the players like it, though.
That's all another story in itself with me and the player.
Well, just everyone in the nation knows now. I guess Tony Dungy revealed your secret.
Nobody's paying me for that, though.
I mean, is that something you're looking to like lucre? I mean, you want like a record deal?
Jenna,
Like
I
you're
would
telling us?
love to do a duet with Gladys Knight. I think we would be a great hit, but that's
I would love
probably
that
not
too.
going to happen, Jenna.
I would do that. I mean, do I need to like have a wedding to make that happen? Like,
Not happening, Jenna.
no?
I don't think so. Gladys is Gladys.
Coach, a lot was made, and rightfully so. You had 3 new interior offensive linemen on this team, a couple of young guys. Did their athleticism really show up in this game? I mean, the way they were able to get to the edge and you know, spring Leonard on all those runs?
Not just that, their toughness and their intelligence, just understanding the game plan and knowing what to do. You know, them guys can play. They just haven't played, and no one has seen them play, but they know how to play football, and we try to do what they did best.
Coach,
Todd, when you
wide
look
receivers.
at the Saints and they've added Olave and Jarvis Landry, is this maybe the best collection of weapons that New Orleans has had in some time that you faced?
No, they had some a few years ago, but obviously they got a lot of talent there. Jarvis has been doing it for a long time. He's tough, he's smart, he's got great hands, he can run after catch. Olave was great in college. Obviously, Michael Thomas is back along with everybody else they had. You know, they're at full strength there.
Coach, do you notice a difference in the attitude or the you know, the hype of this week, obviously with the media and everything, but with the players, do you notice a different mentality going into the Saints week?
Not at this time. It's only Wednesday. We can only control the day. We try to control the day and do some more homework and get as much mentally and physically prepared as we can, and we'll be ready at the end of the week.
Todd, what do you make of Von Miller going on NFL Network and saying Leonard Fournette's block on Micah Parsons, that should be banned because it's a safety issue?
I don't make nothing of it. It was a legal hit.
Do you take requests, musical requests?
I do.
Marvin Gaye, Linnell Richie.
It's a request, not requests. Bye.
I'm just trying.
Thanks, Todd.